when I was 8 years old, my mother passed away. And it was something that, as men, I was raised around a lot of men, things like that. Yeah, just don't talk about it, right? So it's something that I internalized and I never really dealt with. And then it was almost like people were too sensitive to treat me normal. But that feeling of being different, so to speak, it ended up manifesting in its ways of just like, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I was directionless. I didn't have any sort of self-confidence. And the only thing that I found that could make me feel better was it was alcohol. Everything in my life revolved around that. Relationships, job, vacations, like whatever it was, it all revolved around that. And like what I say as far as it being the ultimate liar in my life, like everything that it told me it would do for me, it did the exact opposite. Finally, I felt enough hurt to stop. As far as the rock bottom, so to speak, I've heard it described so many different ways. For me, the definition that I loved the most is your rock bottom is where you become willing. The day that I asked for help, that's when I started my new life. It was like literally like an entire era, and now this is my actual life. Like this, I finally figured out who I am. I've been sober for just over 19 months, and there are days where I take a step back and I'm in a situation where I remember being in this situation 3 years ago and I react dramatically different to it. And I feel like I don't give myself the credit from time to time of I'm a completely different person than I used to be. The hardest thing I could ever do was say I don't know what to do and I need help and I'm scared and I'm lost and I'm hurt and I'm afraid and all these things. But once I got it out of me, man, my life changed. If you know, what that means to me is something that I love is the opposite of addiction, the opposite of depression is community, is connection. The only thing that I know that I cannot do in this world is I cannot stay sober by myself. And so plugging yourself in to that, that server of connection, it's the way out. Now you know.